part 2 of my wax scraping video. So, not to point out, not the obvious, but what am I trying to say? Just a discretion. This cute little stain right here, it's not blood. I have a red, like a facial serum, and it got on this shirt, and I was like, oh great, well I'm not like going out, so you are the only one seeing this. I just wanted to clear that up. But hey you guys, I hope everybody is in a good place right now, and if you're not in a good place right now, do not worry, do not fear, because you will be eventually, and I know that's a lot easier said than done. I can't even take my own advice. It's weird how you like want to help other people out and see them do well, but like you can't even do it for yourself. Anyways, I hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. It was definitely like, it's still February now, but yeah. As you can see, I got my nails done for Valentine's Day. From afar they look cute, like from afar, but I freaking hate them so much. The only nail that I actually do like would be my 2 middle fingers, and I don't know if you can really tell, but they are the letter D, and that's my, at this point, well, that's my man's, his name starts with a D, well, his alias starts with a D. But anyway, the reason why I don't like my nails is because, okay, listen, I have not had long nails like this long in like almost a year. It's been a very long time. And it's because of work. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm gonna, I didn't have acrylics on before that, so I was like, let me wait it out, and I'm gonna get my acrylics, and they're gonna be so cute and long, and like it's gonna be worth the wait. No, like I almost wish that I didn't get them. Like I'm not mad at me. No, I'm not mad at me. I mean, I'm glad I have them, like just to do ASMR, and because I went out for Valentine's Day and I was around my man and his friends, and like I want to look put together, so I'm glad I had long nails on, but they're just so fucking ugly. Okay, so let me get into this. I hope this is a good sound too. Like I want to scrape, but I feel like this is a nice sound. Okay, I'll do this for a little bit and then I'll scrape. Okay, so about my nails. So I went to the nail salon that I usually always go to now. Like before, I used to hop around, but now I pretty much stick to like this one nail salon if they can fit me in, as long as it's not like last minute or something. So I get my nails, I show her the picture. Okay, so first of all, I was like, I don't know what design I want for my nails. I kept going back and forth. And I was like, I settled on the ombre. And I thought this was cute. I had I had it all planned out. So I showed the lady my nail, like the picture that I want. And she's like, oh, okay. Doesn't say anything. Doesn't, So she's just like, yeah, I could do that. And I'm like, okay, cool. So she does my first nail. Which nail was it? I think it was my thumb, if I'm not mistaken. Unless it was my pinky. But I don't remember. And I was like, oh, like that looks fine. And she does the rest of my nails. I really hope like young people don't watch me. Sometimes I like to watch my language. It's not even just about young people. Like not all adults like to hear cursing, especially during ASMR. But I'm so sorry, this bitch fucking pissed me the hell off. Bro, my fucking nails, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? I paid $80 fucking dollars. dressed like I should have, because you know, ombre costs something. These little jewels, that it's fucking ridiculous, to be completely honest. But I'm in the cosmetology field, so you know, even doing hair, I do brows. I go to people's homes and I charge them $200 to do their brows. Are you fucking kidding me? You literally could just go and do the same goddamn thing. But people are busy, people don't have licenses, people think it's impossible. So I'm like, no, that's perfectly fine, because I need people like that, obviously, or else I wouldn't have a job. But you know what I'm trying to say? Okay, so anyway, I'm kind of getting off track. Oh gosh. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, I was just livid because the first nail she did I thought looked fine, and then as she kept doing them, and like at this point it was too late, like I didn't even realize how horrible they looked, and so it was literally too late. She had done like too many at that point, and I was just like, honey, if you can't do something, don't lie about it, because we're gonna find it out in the end. Like, I've done that before. I used to work at Ulta, and I was doing hair, and like, I love myself, but like, I did not need to be doing hair, because I hadn't brushed up on my hair cutting skills in a very long time. And so some girl came in. I was the only like one working in the salon, and she asked me to do a certain haircut on her, and I was like, I'm pretty sure she asked me, she was like, if you're not comfortable with it, then like it's totally fine. And I think I told her, I was like, no, I'm really not comfortable with it. And then she like left. But of course, like, the manager of like the store saw that, so she was like, oh, why did she leave? And I'm pretty sure I didn't tell her the truth, because I didn't want to be like, oh, I didn't know how to do the cut, even though like it's really stupid. Like, I could have told her the truth. I don't remember, but anyway, long story short, I ended up cutting this lady's hair after I told her I wasn't comfortable cutting her hair. I still cut it anyway. And then at the end, she didn't like it. And I was like, this is exactly why I didn't want to cut your hair, because I was not 100% comfortable doing this. And in the grand scheme of things, it is my fault, because I should have just put my foot down, regardless of like whose feelings I hurt. I'd rather like have her upset she didn't get her hair done, versus having her upset she wasted her time, and like now she has hair she doesn't like. But anyway, my nail situation just reminds me of that hair situation I had. Honey, we are not all God. We cannot do everything. And like, I hate to even like not be stereotypical. Well, yeah, stereotypical is the word. But I hate to be stereotypical. But like, that nail salon, they're great at what they do. Like, I promise you, I go there all the freaking time. But I feel like ombre is just like a young, and like on the same token, it's not a young thing. Ombre didn't just come out. Like, I'm sure when these ladies learned how to do acrylic nails, I'm sure ombre was still a thing. It might not have been as popular, but like, ombre wasn't invented like 5 years ago is what I'm trying to say. So regardless, even if she had never learned how to do ombre, even if ombre did come out 5 years ago, it's your job to keep up with the latest trends. And if you want to stay stuck in the past, that's fine. But don't lie to people, or don't like, you know, be upfront and be honest. Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, you might have gotten paid. I didn't like bitch enough to say like, I'm not paying for this, or like, I'm only gonna pay half. I just said whatever, you know. But at the end of the day, yeah, I made it paid that $84, but now you have a bad Yelp review. Like, I'm sorry. I'm so petty. Like, but no, yeah, you want to do that to me? And again, I could say if I didn't pay. But again, like, I didn't speak up to say like, oh, I don't want to pay, because I'm not that person. Like, if they looked like straight up ass, like, you know, everything, like the shape is good, the fat, like, it's a beautiful nail. It's just this whack ass ombre, like, you know. So I didn't want to, like, she put in the time and the work, so of course, you know, I was gonna pay, and I didn't really want to be like an asshole. But yeah. Oh my gosh. This is literally so impossible. I don't know if I'll ever truly be able to get all of this off. But yeah, so I paid freaking over $80 for these whack ass nails, and yeah, I was just not happy about that. So yeah. But I want to get these off, and I'm pissed too. I'm so freaking pissed because I want to, like, I have to get them off eventually. It's almost been 2 weeks, so regardless, I have to get them off next week, even if they were done perfectly. But I like to just, like, dwell in having long nails, and, you know, I like to just enjoy myself, is what I'm trying to say. But now, I just, like, I want to rip these off. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I wish I could have enjoyed it, but, like, I went to, like, the bank, and the bank tellers were like, oh, your nails were so pretty, can I see your nails? And I was like, yeah, all the way over here, you can. Like, don't look at my nails. But it is what it is. Like, it's like a bad haircut, we all get them. But I'm just really disappointed, because I'm like, no, it's really not worth it. It's really not freaking worth it. But that's the last time that I'm gonna be nice, because, like, even in hair salons, not that I really go to hair salons anymore, because I do my own hair, because it's fucking expensive. I don't know if I've shared this in a video before. I probably have. I don't know. But even, like, I have a pixie cut, as you know, and getting my hair cut. Okay, so this is how they do it. So if I were to go to a salon to get my hair done, they would charge me like this. Charge me for a haircut. Obviously, there's a difference between a trim and a haircut. I wouldn't go for a trim. I would get a haircut, because pixie cuts aren't just like short haircuts. There's like layers involved. It's a whole structure involved. So a hairstylist with a brain knows that. Not all hairstylists know that. I've gone to hairstylists before to get it cut. Like, I'll show them a picture and they'll just cut it the way they want to cut it. No boo-boo. So, and when I went to beauty school, you have this book. Pretty much, it's just like your Bible. It has multiple haircuts. I think it's just all hair cutting. No, it's not all hair cutting. It's hair cutting. It was blow drying, because, okay, when you do blow dries, for the maximum, like, for the best results, you have to blow dry your hair a certain way. If you blow dry your hair and it comes out like ass all the time, it's the way you're blow drying it. So when you, like, for example, when you blow dry hair, you can do it in like a not zigzag, but like, you could go to the right. You can blow dry, like, let's say this is a blow dryer. You can blow dry this way, and then you blow dry the opposite direction, and you're maximizing, like, the hair, because, like, it's just you're like just blow drying it properly, thoroughly. I don't even know how to really, like, put it into words. But, like, haircuts are a bit more complicated. They're not complicated, but what I mean is every haircut, every hair color, all hair tells a story. It's the way that you cut it. It's the way that you curled it. It's the way that you, like, for cutting hair, for example, if you want certain layers, it's not just like cut across, you have to lift the hair up at certain angles. Some angle this way, some angle like that. Your fingers have to be pointing a certain way. It's all these things matter. Because if a finger angle is off, if I'm holding the hair up too high or too low, that will show in the haircut. Your hair won't look good. You know what I'm trying to say? It's all step by step. There are rules. So anyway, I would go to the hair salon. I would show them a picture of a pixie cut. I'd say, I want this haircut. And they would just cut my hair any other way they wanted to. No. Like a recipe, for example. Like, there's clearly a bunch of ways to make like an apple pie. I want it made this specific way. Like my mom's famous recipe, I want it done that way. Not every recipe is the same. Like apple pie is very generic. Maybe that's like not the best example to use. But what I'm trying to say is, you can always add or take away certain things to a recipe and it will change it slightly. It might not change it completely, but there will be some difference. And so, pretty much, I was like, here, use this recipe. It's like, and she used her own recipe. And she was like, here you go. This is what you asked for. And I was like, this is not what I asked for. I didn't ask for this. I asked for this. You did that because you're ignorant. And because, like, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't even mean to be, like, in a negative mood. Because I'm really not. I think I just haven't, like, I don't know, talked this out. So, it's, oh, I need some water. But anyway. But no, yeah, I take it to heart because I'm a hairstylist myself. And when I went to school, I don't think they taught us. Paul Mitchell, let me name drop. I don't know how it is for other schools, but Paul Mitchell, they didn't teach us about black hair. They didn't. We learned how to do like cornrows and like certain black styles, but like we did not get the education that we needed to fully be comfortable doing a black person's hair. Of course, I didn't need that education because I'm black. I've done my hair my entire life. I know how to do my hair. But a white girl or an Asian girl or, somebody who isn't black or somebody who doesn't have thick or coarse or very tight curls, they don't know how to do that hair. So anyway, I'm just rambling now. But, so yeah, that's why I don't go to the salon anymore, because I have not yet to find somebody who will cut my hair the way that I want them to cut it. But anyway, I was saying it's very expensive. So like me, if I were to get my hair cut, that would probably be like $40. And then I always get a relaxer. A partial relaxer, not a full relaxer. So I think that's like $20 something already. That's just like round down. So that's like $60. And then just to blow dry and style it, which includes like the flat iron and stuff, shoot, that might be like at least another $50. So we're already over $100. And like, I don't know, I just think it's ridiculous. I don't have hair. But trust me, that was really low balling it. Like, I'm sure I could find someone who would just charge like $100, but I think the majority of the time that I got my hair done, it was well over $100, not including a tip as well. So, no. I forgot why I brought that up. I hope you guys bear with me. Because I have the brain of a squirrel. I live in California and I'm 24 years old, so I can say this: smoking weed every day doesn't help. So I'm just gonna lay that out there right now, in case you guys are like, "What's wrong with this girl?" Okay. Anyway, let's talk about something happy. such a good Valentine's Day, guys. Okay. So I woke up. I was at my man's house and I woke up. And I don't like to get up. I like to sleep in until 8 o'clock at night if I can. But I woke up and I was like, wait, let me not sleep in too late. And he was up, which happens a lot, before me. And he was like, oh, I'll be right back. I'm gonna I forgot what he said, but I didn't think twice about it. Because I was sleeping and he just said he was gonna go and pick something up. Or I don't even remember, but that's what he does. He goes out and he does shit. So I was just like, okay, whatever. And so I wake up a little bit later on and I'm in the living room with the puppy. And then he comes in. I'm like, yay, Daddy's back. Daddy because of the dog. And he comes back in. And he has the biggest bouquet of flowers. It was in a box. And it was in a vase. So the vase was in a box. And it had the biggest freaking flowers. It was literally about half my size. I'm not joking. And I was about to cry. I was like, oh my gosh. Those are ginormous. It's crazy because I've never gotten flowers before. The only time I've ever gotten flowers before is for dance competitions because I used to dance and for theater after my my shows in high school. But other than that, I've never gotten flowers because I've only had one boyfriend. So the guy that I'm talking about, that's my ex-boyfriend. He's the only guy I've ever been with. And it's not, I guess it is, well, it's not really strange, but yeah, I don't think he's ever got me flowers. I hope he hasn't, because I hope I'm not lying on him. I can't recall though. I don't think so, because I probably would have taken a picture of it. And I would I always take pictures of things he gets me, so I don't think he ever has. And if he has, they weren't shit because I don't remember them. But these flowers were big. They were big flowers, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's all I wanted. I didn't even want to tell him. Okay, low-key, I also wanted to build the bear, but that's a little excessive and very last minute. But yeah, so he got me flowers, and we ended up going mini golfing with his boys and their girls. So we triple dated, and it was really fun. We played 18, we didn't play 18 holes of mini golf, but there were 18 holes. And if we had played all 18 holes, it would have taken us at least 2 hours, probably 3 hours, because definitely probably 3 hours, because there were 6 of us. And gosh, it was so nice though. It was this castle. It was super fun, but it was windy as hell. It was so windy. So that was a bummer. It's always there's always the worst weather on holidays, I swear. Every other day is fine, but once the holiday comes around, it's bam, horrible weather. So yeah, we did mini golf, and I'm so sad because that's literally all we did. We were going to go to the arcade, but it was closed because of COVID. Mini golf is outside, so that was closed. And then we were gonna do, I thought it was bumper cars, even though I'm really not a huge fan of bumper cars, because I hate when people bump into me. It really sets me off, and I don't want to be crashed into. I get headaches a lot, so why the hell do I want to be crashed into? But anyway, We literally waited in line for like 40 minutes for these, what I thought were bumper cars, but they were just actually go-karts. But we waited in line. Literally, the park was about to close, so we were so confused because there was a lot more people behind us. And we're like, there's no refunds. How are we gonna get in? You can only use the ticket on the day you buy it. So I was just really confused. But anyway, we finally make it up like close to the front where we could see the cars. Those cars were going like 5 miles an hour. We were like, what the heck? We were like, nope. Like, I know we just waited in line forever, but those, like, no, honestly, I would have gone on it and I would have done it and like just laughed about it, but we were just so over being there because we waited like at least like an hour and a half for the mini golf, or at least an hour, maybe not an hour and a half, but we waited so long for mini golf. All we did was wait there. It was just so packed. So at that point, we were just like, forget it. Like, let's just go. So, yeah, after that, me and my man, we just went back to his apartment and we ordered some Wagyu steak, which is it's the best steak I've ever had in my entire life. It was $300, so it better be, but it's the best steak. We had some really good steak. And then, yeah, we just like got messed up at the end of the night, but that was really it. So no, it was very fun. I really had a good time. As you can see, I don't know if you can really tell. I know it probably looks like we got nowhere because I really didn't get anywhere. Honestly, this is probably going to be like a never-ending series. It's going to be scraping wax off my backpack part 50 because I don't think this wax is ever gonna, I don't think this wax is ever gonna come off unless I find like a wax off of fabric. But yeah, and like I said, honestly, it's fine. It's the inside, but you know, it makes for great videos. You know, everything happens for a reason. Damn, I'm just so like, it's hard, like even to like just to get anything else off. Like, I don't know if I can really like you know, I feel like it just doesn't matter at this point. Like, it's not really helping. But yeah, so yeah, that was my Valentine's Day. But that's really all that's been going on. But yeah, you guys, hopefully this one was a little bit longer for you guys who enjoyed the last one. I hope you guys enjoyed this one just as much. And if this is your first video, your first time watching me, and gosh, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you. And I do have a part 1 to this as well. If you want to look at that video, I'll add it to the description down below too. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do want me to make this a series, I definitely will, because like I said, I don't think I'm getting this off anytime soon. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Get some sleep, and I'll see you in my next video.